You're going to visit the Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art, where the ideas are limitless. Crystal Bridges Museum has over 5 centuries of American art. The collection traces how ideas changed throughout American history.
Be prepared to be amazed.
Paintings are so nice. They're just, every single one surprises you in a certain way.
I enjoyed the Kindred Spirit.
Transcendentalist area.
The pop art definitely sparked my imagination. Just being able to see artwork that's in our literature books and in our U.S. history books, being able to see that was really interesting, and connecting it with what we talked about in class, it just made me feel like I had an overall better connection with what we learned and a better understanding.
My favorite piece was definitely Our Town.
It really helps you get like an idea of an insight into what the artist was intending.
I couldn't decide. It's just everything, every single piece. It just really is amazing.
When I got here, this architecture just blew me away on how awesome it was.
The architecture here is pretty unique.
It's very beautiful and inspiring in a lot of different ways.
The way it was built and the angles, it wasn't just a blocky building.
The building is over 200,000 square feet. It was designed by the architect Moshe Safdie and is nestled in a ravine that the Crystal Spring runs through.
This is where the inspiration for the name Crystal Bridges comes from. There are 2 structures that also act as bridges. Your visit will start by descending into the lobby, where you will meet your museum educator.
Before you start your tour, you must remember one thing: talk. You must come with your ideas. Why is it important that you talk?
See other people's interpretations of the paintings.
You can find different opinions, different feelings, different thoughts from other people.
Whatever you see, there's not really a right or wrong answer.
Talking is important because you get to brainstorm and you get to throw ideas out there, and then you get to hear other people's ideas and build your own ideas based off of theirs.
I felt like she really wanted to hear what we had to say.
This trip is not about lecturing. Imagine what it would sound like if you didn't contribute your ideas. In addition to talking, there are a few other things to consider before your visit.
Definitely enjoy yourself.
No flash photography, and stay at least arm length away from the paintings in front of you and behind you.
Definitely do not touch any of the artwork.
No food or drink.
Be respectful.
No gum, definitely.
Let yourself be creative and not hold back, really.
It takes a lot of people to be sure the museum runs smoothly.
Curators are the experts about the art and conduct research and put together exhibitions. Educators create programs and materials for people visiting so they can connect with ideas and each other. Security helps protect the art. Museums also need people like graphic designers, business managers, culinary, and guest services. What else happens at the museum though? How do they get all that artwork up? There are lots of things that happen behind the scenes in a museum.
Artwork is delivered in crates with special padding to protect the art. Once unpacked, artwork is moved by people called preparators. The artwork is then installed. Some installations are more complicated than others.
Now that you've learned a bit more about what you will see and how an art museum works, you are ready for your visit. Your school visit, including bus and lunch, is completely covered by the generous endowment provided by the Willard and Pat Walker Foundation.
After you visit with your class, be sure to bring back your family and friends to share your expertise.
Crystal Bridges is my museum!